All right, friends, today's business coaching is going to be all about the knowledge business, why I believe in it, why I do it. As a serial entrepreneur, I have launched and run several different types of businesses, and the online knowledge business by really far, has been the most profitable time freedom business. And that is why I've decided to go all in teaching about this one business model. I call it the knowledge business. Other people have called it an online business. Essentially, it is taking your knowledge and selling it, packaging it up and selling it. And so today I'm just going to kind of break down what is the knowledge business, how to create it into an online business, and 6 reasons why you need to consider launching, building, growing, running an online knowledge business. Before we get into all of the nitty-gritty of today's coaching, I want to invite you to download the Ultimate Beginner's Guide to Online Business. So this is a hefty guide that breaks down how I teach this, how to run your own online business, products that you can consider implementing and starting. What about marketing? What about branding? I kind of give you the basics in every single category of how to run an online business, and it's for free. This should cost at least $100, and I might actually sell it in the future. But for now, it's free. And so go ahead and download it and click the link below this video to grab the online business guide. Here we go. Let's go. Let's just dive right into what is a knowledge business? Who is it for? Who can benefit from it? Here we go. Number one, what is a knowledge business? Simply a transaction of your knowledge or experience and money. That's what it is. We're not selling goods or services. We are selling the stuff that we know, the experience that we have been through. And so, when my first online knowledge business was me teaching photography, which is hilarious because I didn't go to school to be a photographer. I took about 3 to 6 months and I YouTubed a lot. I went to YouTube University, YouTubed a lot. I read the photography manual. I made a lot of trial and error. I went to workshops. I went to retreats. I went to conferences. I went to personalized trainings. I got private coaching. So I acquired knowledge. I acquired how to become a photographer, how to shoot a certain way, how to edit a certain way. And I acquired all this knowledge from a ton of different people, resources, online, books, people. I acquired this knowledge. I implemented it for myself. And then 18 months later, I was able to then teach other people who were a little bit further behind, who were basically me 18 months ago. I packaged it up first into a workshop, which was like an in-person training. And then I realized, hold on, I could teach this a lot better. The people who were coming to my workshops can actually um, watch these videos over and over again. So it's not like them just coming to a workshop for 2 days and then it's up to them to write down all the notes and then they go home and they're like, wait, what? I wish I could. So what I decided to do was I took that first workshop of me teaching what I did, what I know, and how I did it. I put that workshop into an online course, a digital course. I was able to sell it to the people who came to my workshop so that they would have access to it so they could rewatch the lessons over and over again at their own pace. And then not only was I able to sell it to those 12 people, I was able to sell it to 1,200 more people in my sleep while I played with my kids, while I had another baby, while I built a house, while all the things. And so, what is a knowledge business? It's you taking the stuff that you know, even if you didn't go to college for it. It's the stuff that you spent time learning, knowing, and implementing for yourself. And you were successful at this thing. And now you are packaging it up, putting your own little spin on it, the way that you do it, the way that worked for you. And then you're able to share it and teach it the way that only you can share it and teach it to a people group that only you specifically can reach. So that's what a knowledge business is. And we take that and we create an online business where we now have a whole product suite of your knowledge, where you can package it into an online course, like I just said, or a membership community where people are paying you monthly, or a coaching program where you are one-on-one with somebody, leading them, helping them, getting them unstuck because you've been there before. You have experience. You are now the quote unquote expert at this thing. Even though if you don't feel like it, imposter syndrome is like a really big thing in the knowledge business world because when you're a learner, you know that there's always more stuff to know, which makes you always feel like you have this imposter syndrome mentality because you know what you don't know. But here's the deal. As long as you are a few steps further than the student and you can help them get 3 steps forward and accomplish the thing that they want to accomplish the thing that you were able to accomplish with the knowledge and the resources and the tools that you are giving them, you are no longer a fraud or an imposter. I hate to even use those words, but I just want to like clear that you will always feel that way because you will always feel like there's more stuff that you don't know. And that is what a lifelong learner is. You are constantly learning, you're constantly growing. But don't make that prevent you from creating this as a business model and helping others do the same, helping others get unstuck, helping others do what you did. So, who's making money with a knowledge business? Well, other than me, I'll tell you some people who are making money using the knowledge that they already have. Number one, educational institutions, colleges, seminaries, private education, private schools, private tutors. They are making money helping millions and millions and millions and millions of people learn things, get unstuck, move forward in their life. This isn't a new concept. Colleges and universities and private education and tutors have been around from the beginning of time. Okay. So know that this isn't like some kind of new, like business type situation. No, this has been going on forever. um, Counseling offices, coaches, books, authors, speakers at conferences, they're all sharing things that they know and they're getting paid for it. Okay. They're not special. They just decided this is the business model I'm going to use to make money because here's the best part. You will always be learning something. You will always be able to teach what you know. As you grow, so is your student. So you'll be able to constantly be creating courses and programs and coaching opportunities to sell. So this business model won't ever fail. As long as you have something to share and teach, you'll be able to make money with the things that you know. So I mentioned it earlier, but another question is that I get from my clients and students is how can I specifically make money with a knowledge business? Well, for starters, I think everyone should have their own course, their own signature course on how they got to where they are today with the knowledge that they have. You'll put your own little spin on it where this is my framework, this is my system, this is and put, kind of some kind of sexy title to it like the BB sales system, whatever it is. Have your own name to it, your own spin on it. So definitely a digital course, which I can teach you how to do. A community or membership program. Now, this is not a new concept, but this way that you can share your knowledge is growing every single year. People love memberships because it is a low cost to entry. You're subscribed to memberships, to Netflix, right? To Amazon to whatever you're paying monthly for, and then you receive a service or Stitch Fix. I used to do Stitch Fix where I would get clothes every month, as long as I was a member. This kind of model is growing and growing and growing. I have a membership community. I've had a few membership communities before, named BB Coaching, named PhotoFlix, and it's a really, really amazing income stream. Coaching, one-on-one private coaching will always be around. That's why people, again, we reach out for tutors for our children to help them get personalized coaching, get personalized help to move forward, to get unstuck. Because sometimes, people might buy your course, they'll join your membership community, and they also want private, personalized coaching with you. So you can do courses and memberships and coaching. And here is another really, really fun one which is my personal favorite, and that's in-person events, workshops, retreats, conferences, weekends. I offer 2-day private in-person coaching with me. So it's not Zoom calls, it's, not online. It's combining the in-person feel with the private personalized coaching. And that is my top tier level. And a lot of my students, that's like their goal to get there. And so you can do one of those or all of them and create your own product funnel. Do you see why I geek out over this business model? Because it's not limited by the time that you have. It's not limited by the amount of people that you can reach. You can reach millions of people and sell your one course to millions of people. Do you see where the profit can come in? Okay. So if I haven't already convinced you, I'm going to quickly give you 6 reasons why a knowledge business and knowledge online business would be right for you. Number 1, it would be right for you if God has called you to preach and teach. If first and foremost, you feel that the Lord has given you a gift of teaching or preaching, and He has called you to it, and you just want to go all in on that gifting, on that strength, on that calling, but you also have a mortgage to pay and kids to feed and life to live, and you need to be able to have the funds to fund that. You're able to then create the courses and the memberships and the communities and the coaching programs so that you can not only do what you're called to do, but have fun doing it because you're called to it. You will be obedient to the call in your life and be able to make money to feed your kids. Win, win, win. Everyone wins here. All right. So that's reason number 1. Reason number 2, why a knowledge business would be right for you is that you can help so many people. Something that I get anxiety over is when I feel like I can't reach the amount of people that I know that I can impact and reach. With an online business, you can reach the world. I have several students from the UK, from Canada, from South America, from Australia, and that just blows my mind that I'm able to reach these people. I can help these people, not just in my little community, which is great, but around the world. There's nothing cooler or better than that. Reason number 3, you have so much knowledge and experience that needs to be shared. The brand that I have built over the last couple of months is called Well Done Women. And essentially, it's all about the parable of the talents, where Jesus was teaching the disciples that this master gave talents to 3 servants. It was essentially gifted to them, given to them to then multiply so that when he came back, he could see what they did with the talents given. And one of the servants who received a gift, a talent, hid it because he didn't trust the character of his master. He didn't trust that he had a good master who loved him, who wanted the best for him. And so he hid the talent. I think a lot of us are hiding our giftings and our talent and our experiences and our knowledge because number one, we don't trust that God could have good plans for us, we could have a life that we can't even fathom or mention. But I think a lot of us hide it because we don't see the value of that gift. And so I want to encourage you that you have $1 million talent that you are sitting on. And it's not necessarily something that, you asked for or wanted. It is something that you have just acquired over your life, that God has gifted you with, that you received. And now what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with the resource, the talents, and the knowledge that your Father in heaven has gifted you with? Well, I would encourage you to multiply it like the first two servants so that you can not only help others feel fulfilled in what you're doing with your life, but also so that you can hear at the end of each day, well done, good and faithful servant. You were faithful with what I have given you, and now I will put you over much. Enter into the joy of your master. So that's reason number 3. You have so much knowledge and resources that needs to be shared to help others and so that it can also impact your life. Reason number 4 why this knowledge business model might be right for you is that this business model, the online business where you can create your own course and sell it on the internet, is the most profitable business model I have come across. Now, I have built an online boutique. I still have it where I'm able to sell products on the online. Great business model, but it has big overhead. I not only have to buy the products, I have to package the products. I have to then pay for shipping and handling and all the things. And so, yes, it's profitable, but not as much as an online business. Okay. Now, I also had a brick and mortar business where I had a storefront that I paid rent to, that I had to pay employees to help me run, that I had to pay all these crazy taxes to have a storefront and to have employees. And not only that, I had to just pay for all of that, but then I had to pay to fill the store with products to sell. It just never ended. And so we would take 3 steps forward and 10 steps back in our profit margins. With this business model, with an online business, again, let me remind you, you're able to take one product with just you and you and you. You don't need employees. You don't need a team. You can be a solopreneur and take one product and sell it to the world. It is an extreme, the profit margins are just insane. Okay. So it's an extremely profitable business model. That is reason number 4. And if I haven't convinced you yet, let me give you reason number 5 of why this might be a right fit for you. Is that an online business requires no team. You can do this on your own with the right guide, with the right course, with the right coach. You can do this on your own. You don't have to pay other people to help you. You can do this all by yourself, and it's not a big investment. You need a platform to host your course. But if you just start out with coaching, all you need is Zoom, and they have free versions for Zoom. You need a Google Drive so that you can send Google Forms where you can have questionnaires to get to know your people better. I mean, there are so many free avenues that I can teach you, free ways that you can get started with this business model of having a knowledge-based online business, that you don't need a huge investment. You don't even want to know the tens of thousands of dollars that we spent in order to have our brick and mortar business. Not like that with an online business. And then the last but not least is one of my favorites. These are all really good reasons, but the 6th reasons why a knowledge online business might be right for you is the freedom. the time freedom. You can work any time, as much as you want or as little as you want, and you can work anywhere. You can work anytime and anywhere. There's no punch in, punch out. This is the most beautiful part about this, is that you get to have what's called passive income, which means you are making sales. You're able to make sales while you do your life, while you sleep, while you're on vacation, while you're cooking, while you're hanging with your kids, while you're building other products. You are making sales 24/7 all day, every day. So you're able to work anytime. You're also able to work anywhere. I started my online business when I was living in Louisiana. The Lord moved us here, and now we're at the beach. And so it doesn't matter where the Lord decides to move us. I'm able to do my business anywhere. All I need is Wi-Fi. So, those are the 6 reasons why a knowledge online business might be right for you. And I just want to encourage you, if this sparks something in you, don't ignore that. Okay. We are living in a beautiful time in history where we are able and allowed to help people and take the skills and the experience that we have acquired over our lifetime and put it and package it into a digital product that we are able to sell all day, every day, to as many people as we want, or is it who wants it. And so, again, if you are considering this, I want you to download the Ultimate Beginner's Guide to Online Business. This is like the step one that you need to kind of get it on paper, print this guide out, go through it one by one, one page at a time. Learn about the online business world. I teach you about branding. I teach you about how to figure out who it is that you can sell to, and that person, whoever you feel called, you have a burden for, that person is going to have problems and needs. And you can take your knowledge to build a course to help get them unstuck. Hello coaching programs, hello digital course, hello membership community where you can gather these people together. All right. So go ahead and click the link around this video. Download the Ultimate Beginner's Guide to Online Business and get started today. Don't let another day go by with you just thinking about this. Okay. It's time. It's the best time. And you can start your online business journey today.